Like I've been saying throughout, that it is a terrific Thursday, considering the fact that after making the nation proud in the Caribbean and lifting the T20 World Cup trophy for a second time, Team India has returned home to a grand welcome from all, and rightly so. In fact, let me tell you, with the fact that in the morning a celebratory cake was also cut at the ITC Moria. The victorious squad is at the Prime Minister's at LKM 7 before departing for Mumbai, where they will celebrate this success. In fact, Team India will take part in a road show from Nariman Point to the Wankhede Stadium, where the BCCI will hand them over a cheque of 125 crore rupees as a token of appreciation for their wonderful display. The Rohit Sharma-led side won the T20 World Cup for the second time at the Kensington Oval on Saturday after defeating South Africa by 7 runs in a thrilling final. They had been stranded, remember, in Barbados over the last few days owing to the hurricane. Alright, we'll try going across to my guest, but first let me begin the show by going across to my colleague Shivani, who has been doing a fantastic job as far as getting us those enthusiastic voice, and she herself is extremely enthusiastic since morning, and rightly so. Shivani, once again, when I connect with you about talking about what we've been seeing, this absolutely brilliant mood in the air. Of course, you're reporting from the national capital, but it is not just in India. I'm sure it's across the world that's bringing all of us together. Having said that, they're also expected to meet Prime Minister Modi shortly, because one can remember after that heartbreaking loss that we had in the ODI World Cup, how the Prime Minister had also spoken to them at that point. So this conversation this time around is definitely going to be filled with smiles.
Certainly, Nivedna, since morning we are just seeing smiles on every face because today is a special day, a special morning when Team India has landed to the country and they were welcomed, rousing welcome. We also saw how thousands of guests, thousands of fans had arrived there to welcome these Team India heroes. And here right now I am at the 7 LKM Prime Minister's residence. The team is already inside. They have entered 15-20 minutes back. The meeting has already started, and we know Prime Minister to have a personal connect with the players, be it the Olympians when he had hosted them, and the cricketers. He has been speaking to them even after every match results, a significant match result, and he has already spoken to the team on 29th of June after they lifted the cup, and today he is hosting them. He must be sharing the anecdotes, he must be sharing the experiences of the team, and he must be well aware of each and every detail that happened during this match, special match, electrifying match that took place on 29th of June in Barbados. But yes, Nivedna, thanks for complimenting me for doing this, but this is certainly, that's coming naturally today because the moment is such, the occasion is such, it is actually very thrilling to see people rejoicing and enjoying, and happily they are welcoming Team India, and they are so united. The bond of Indians can be seen when it comes to cricket. Cricket is not a game, it is a religion for the country. It runs in our blood. So we all are bleeding blue today, Nivedna. We all are so excited, super happy to see the team in India because, you know, after 29, they were stuck in Barbados because of the hurricane that had happened there. But that hurricane happened later. One hurricane that happened on the ground was the thrilling performance of the cricketers of Team India, who have defeated South Africa, and match after match, they were just going towards the victory. The last match was not very easy, but yet we saw amazing performance by these cricketers, and they deserve all the respect, they deserve all the welcome, the gaiety, the fervour and the happiness that is in the air, the electrifying atmosphere here in Delhi and at Prime Minister's residence. And we are very much sure that inside also there will be a number of smiles, laughters and moments of happiness and exchanges of experiences, happiness, and that feeling, that pride that India carries. It must be there going inside where the Prime Minister is hosting the team at a breakfast, a special one, because this is not a very frequent kind of incident that takes place, Nivedna. It comes very rarely after 2000. 11 we saw it after 2011, we saw it in 2017, we saw it now. So we have to wait for that moment to arrive, and today is the moment. Everybody is living that moment, enjoying, happy, and actually they are respecting these heroes all the more and feeling proud to be Indians whose team is the best in the world.
Absolutely, Shivani. In fact, you have encapsulated every single voice out there this morning. The message they would have probably had for the heroes as well. And you've done a commendable job since morning. And I'm sure your day is only going to get far more interesting, as with the fact that lots more that's lined up for our heroes. But for the moment, we'd have to leave the conversation at that. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. We'll continue to track that as far as the Indian team meeting the Prime Minister. But also, let me continue this conversation with the guests who joined me this very interesting morning, a very special morning. Ranjit Bajaj, a sports enthusiast, as well as Joseph Hoover, who is a cricket writer. Thank you, both of you, for taking the time out and joining me here this morning on Mirror Now. Of course, you see the smile on my face, you see the smile on our reporters' faces, and of course, the entire nation is very proud, Mr. Bajaj. I understand you're, of course, also here with the Indian flag, which is such a proud moment. Thank you for doing that, because I think it just adds to the fervor of the spirit of this particular game. But Mr. Bajaj, let me ask you this. You know, this morning, since the visuals that we've been looking at, there are people out there who stood in the airport right before going to office. You're here on a weekday. I'm sure you would have had a packed schedule otherwise. All of us in the newsroom are putting our best foot forward to ensure viewers have that experience. But that's exactly what it does. That's what sports does. Brings all of us together. Doesn't matter where we are from. And with the fact that we're celebrating the spirit of winning the title, which is ultimately the ultimate championship in any sport.
First of all, thank you so much for having me, Nivedna, on this historic moment for India. And in fact, like Shivani was just saying, that a hurricane came to West Indies, and I think the hurricane was the Indian hurricane. And I think for the first time, a hurricane has been cheered by 1.4 billion people, because the hurricane was unstoppable. We were unbeatable in the tournament, and we were the invincibles. That means we were not, we actually dominated everyone. So not only the World Cup win, but the way we did it, and the weight, and obviously the weight makes it even sweeter. It's you know, when you wait for some things for so long, it's sweeter. And we had, you know, when we had been expecting this for so many years and it didn't come, and you know, every time the hurt was growing and growing, and this was just not only just a relief, but 1.4 billion people celebrating together, I think must have caused hurricanes in a lot of places, not only just in the Barbados and Antigua. And I think, ma'am, you should understand that, you know, these are generational moments. I don't think I will ever forget this moment, no matter for the rest of my life, nor will you, nor will any Indian. So this is not like something, like you said, which happens every day. It does not. And we should make the most of it. We should make the most of our champions. And we should also bask in the glory, because we Indians are now world champions.
Of course, and we're world champions, and all of us are celebrating the moment. But let me quickly get in Joseph Hoover, who also, of course, continues to stay with us as far as Mirror Now's coverage on the World Cup is concerned. Mr. Hoover, thank you very much for joining us here once again. Let me quickly ask you this. The World Cup winning moment for the Indian team has to be that particular saying, right? Catches win you matches.
Of course. I mean, as you rightly said, catches win matches. Without catches, we don't. So this is what we have shown this time. See, we always had this problem with fielding. We were very poor fielding side. And this time when you notice, our fielders have been exceptionally good. So look at some of the catches taken by Akshar and, of course, Surya Kumar Yadav. That shows the Indian cricket has now, become much, much better in the fielding area. And I think this is a good, it augurs well that in the future, that all the generations coming ahead will definitely be good fielders, and they will go on to win more titles for us.
Absolutely. In fact, as we point out about the journey that the Indian cricket team has had, very confident and very meticulously done as far as the campaign is concerned. Mr. Bajaj, for someone who's seen the way the sport has really progressed in their campaign, you know, from their campaign to campaign, how they've really approached that format as well. What did you make of that?
Ma'am, it's a very pertinent question because I remember I've had the pleasure and the honor of being the local manager for the Indian senior cricket team, and I've done 6 test matches and 8 one-days or 9 one-days with them, serving with captains from Tendulkar to Kumble to Azharuddin in the past. And the difference I see now, and there is a remarkable difference. Earlier, there was no chance we were able to even make one World Cup winning team. That means one strong team. The processes and our grassroots systems in cricket have become so strong that we are now, I'm confident saying this, we are able to put up a team which is going to be totally different in all 3 formats, and all 3 are going to be capable of winning the World Test Championship or the One Day or the T20. Right. And that's what India has become. We become a world superpower in cricket. So that, other than the World Cup victory, what needs to be celebrated is not only just our economic power in world cricket, but our actual performance on the field. And that's what brings such a huge smile to my face, that we are now world beaters on the field as well.
Absolutely. In fact, I'd second that. I've been smiling all morning and I have no complaints for the fact that this smile has not gone down. These are memories that will definitely be hitched. But I want to thank the both of you for joining us here on this quick conversation as far as what you made of the fact that our World Cup champions are back home with the title, that weight that all of us have been waiting